humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my might. My videos are about love, infinity, creation, energy, because we're infinite energy, infinite love, infinite creation. This is who we are. So I always like to face the sunlight and see if I can get an angle of it a little bit. Okay, so it's fine. I guess I'll make this one the way it is. I'll try to find the light here. Okay, so I got a little bit of an angle there with the light. Sun's moving out of this angle. So, but I'll use this video. This video is about flow. Flow. You can always refer to the visual on y.how/flow. So that's y.how/flow, and also go to Substack and YouTube. The visuals are there. So I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna talk about what flow is, and I always talk about flow and what flow represents. So let's there. It's a very basic visual. It's an elegant, simple visual, and it's about this notion that flow is here and now. That's all it is. It's here and now. Imagine this timeline, this infinite timeline of here and now. And then flow is that. Flow is here and now. Is that the action that happens here and now. That's it. That's all it is. That's what flow is. It's not a hard thing. It's not, let's not overcomplicate it. So let's not overcomplicate flow. Let's not overcomplicate flow. Flow is very simple. Flow is here and now. That's all it is. Taking purposeful daily action here and now. Our free will. Right now, we take purposeful daily action, and that happens here and now. Proofs, free will. Purposeful daily action here and now, that's flow. That's all it is. Flow is here and now. It's the flow of things. Flow of life, the flow of creation, the flow of energy, the flow of love, the flow of our true self, the flow of infinity itself, eternity of existence, of creation. That's what it is. So stare at the sun, open my portal, build the bridge. This constant connection with creation itself, because I'm creation itself, you see, but I supercharged by it all the time. So if you think about it fundamentally, that's what flow is. Let's just break it down as simple as that. Flow is here and now. And what's flow? Well, flow is the sixth primary element of compass. Flow is the sixth primary element of compass. This is what flow is, right? And here and now is time and energy, which is the third primary element of compass. And purposeful daily action is what allows us to enter flow, right? Which is the fourth primary element of compass, which is all connected. And then how do we actually have purposeful daily action in the first place? Through our purpose, which is the second primary element. And why do we have a purpose? Because we have an identity and a true self, which is the first primary element of compass. You see, it's all connected. So, if you fundamentally think about what this is, and what's flow, just before getting into it. So, flow is that energy, right? Flow is energy, it's emotions. We flow with our actions, emotion, the human body energy. You see, body energy, taking daily action. And how do we take daily action? Well, because of the human heartbeat. Because of the human heartbeat, right? The human heartbeat. And the human heartbeat itself, this resonance, this electromagnetic field that powers the body so the human body can move. In the first place, the organs can function, we can be conscious and self-aware. Then that's what allows us to have body energy, the heartbeat itself. But then once we're conscious about it and we take action consciously as conscious self-aware beings, sentient beings, benevolent species or nature, then we engage the heart energy through love, which is that flow, right? It's the energy, because it feels good. You see, we're biological. We live to love and we love to live. Why? Because of the human heartbeat. It creates life in the first place. Without the heartbeat, we wouldn't exist. And we love with the heart. So the primordial instinct to live is the heartbeat. And it's the same place where we love. So we love with our hearts and we live because of our hearts. So we live to love. It's our instinct to love. We love our creations. We make children by making love, and our instinct is to love our children. So we love our creation. And then the cycle of life just continues because it's our instinct. And then we live to love and we love to live. Why? Because we want to have purposeful lives. Lives that matter, meaningful lives, happy lives. This is why we live to love and we love to live. So it's an endless cycle of creation. And flow is that, is energy. But because we're biological and we're sentient, we have hearts, so we feel and we exist. And obviously, we flow not only energetically as our light spherical beings nature due to our electromagnetic electromagnetic field of creation, which is generated as a resonance of the heartbeat. The first pulse of life, a pulse of creation, that's spherical in nature. Just like the object out in the sky, the sun is spherical and has its own electromagnetic field of creation, and the earth is spherical and has its own electromagnetic field of creation. So we're light spherical beings. So it's not only energy in that sense that we move because we're energy and we flow because we're energy. Yes, of course we are, but because we're biological, we experience through emotions. The senses are based on that. The heartbeat, right? The electricity of the love comes from the heart, because love can be measured at labs. It's a frequency, it's a rate, it's a vibration. So flow is also not only the energy motions that we are, but also the feelings of the emotions with the actions. So these have to be purposeful loving actions, you see? Purposeful loving actions. They have to be purposeful loving actions. This is why we're purposeful in the first place. We live to love and we love to live because we have to love what we do. So the creation is powerful and meaningful and has an impact. And society agrees with it and it contributes towards society. Otherwise, it's not meaningful enough, it's not powerful enough because it's not heart-based energy, it's not love-based energy. So we create with our love. So that's what we do. We love creators. That's what we do. So flow is that, feeling good about our emotions, feeling good about what we do, following our heart to heart, communication, you see, communicating with other humans, loving them, not only our family, but also other humans out there, and our actions and things that we do, we love them. So that's how it is the flow of things has to do with love, is loving those things, loving them, loving what we do, feels good, makes us happy, joyful. It brings great joy to our lives. The things that we do, and when we love with your heart, then things start to happen because we're energy, and love is the energy of creation at a biological scale. So you see, we flow here and now. Our free will, our biology allows us, through our self-determination, our self-awareness, our consciousness, our boundaries, our dimensions, our true self-energy allows us to choose our purpose here and now, purposeful daily action. And we manifest that through flow. It feels good. That's what flow is. It feels good. I want to do it because it feels good. It's in sync with my nature. It's in sync with my true self. It feels really good, and I want to do it because I love it. And then you keep on doing, you keep on creating, and then obviously we're energy and motion. So let's start there with energy levels, because we're energy, fundamentally speaking. We're light spherical beings. And then let's talk about it, because I spoke about compass and what flow does. Remember, flow, all these feeling good energy, signals, signs, emotions. They all do what? They lead us towards our destination, right? Which is the 8th primary element. But before we go that, we need to have a true north. Stay on path, on the course, on track, the way, the path. And what's the path? It's purposeful daily action. It's making sure that our heart is resonating. Our true self is engaged in our actions, true self energy, in alignment with our purposeful daily action. So we get there, and that's true north, and we recalibrate with our why how. But that's why flow is so important. Flow is that mechanism that makes sure that we are on true north, because the emotions are right, the feelings are right. We're acting with our heart, we're following our heart, and then the emotions follow our heart, and we're creating with the love of our heart with purposeful daily action. Our free will gets manifested in that way through compass, and then that's what we get to our destination. We make our dreams come true because we're in alignment with love through flow, feeling good, loving things, and the energy that comes as a result of our actions. That's why it's full circle with the compass. So let's talk about the other concept right here with the sun here. So it's very important, this notion of the sun, because the sun is the astronomical creator. Without the sun, we wouldn't have the conditions on Earth to exist, so biology wouldn't exist, so the human race wouldn't exist. So if you think about it logically and what that means and what that represents, then the sun is spherical and it has its own electromagnetic field that's also spherical, just like our spherical electromagnetic pulse of life and creation, our field. And the sun and the earth, and the earth is also spherical. So it's called, we sundials, because we follow, we chase. It's like a dial. We sundial, hence we dial towards the sun. Sundials. This is because the sun is the creator. So we open our eyes, stare at the sun, right? We build the bridge. We open the portal. We open our eyes, open our mind, open our hearts, and the electromagnetic field of our heart and the electromagnetic field of our brains get in sync with the electromagnetic field of the sun. Is called quantum entanglement. So this, by pairing them, by syncing them, then we can have this bidirectional feedback loop of infinity, where we get this infinite energy coming through our senses, through our eyes, the iris, and straight into our brains and our hearts and our body. It supercharges our human body, supercharges our brains, it supercharges our heart. So we can take action, meaningful action, more loving action, because our heart is resonance. So supercharging your brain, supercharging your heart, the human heart cell. So it has the DNA code, so it gets reactivated, it gets supercharged. So we are more loving, more beautiful. So we can heal if it's a problem, or we can just create with love. It's just the way it is. We're powerful. The resonance over the fields of creation shatters all these fantasies and these illusions. Part of compass. And then it goes back exactly to the same point of the brain. So the brain is this creative force, right? This energy of creation, imagination. So, and all these different things, we visualize our future states, our dreams, our true self energy, where we headed, our destination, our purpose, our calling. And then that's again based on brain cells, and brain cells has DNA. So we supercharge our genetic code at each cell level, and then that supercharges our brains, and our ideas are much stronger. You see, our visions of ourselves, our future self, we deal with all these memories, all this trauma, and move on. And then we can take action with all this freed up energy. We flow with our actions. So it's all connected. That's what we sound out. You see, it's very powerful. So today's video is flow. Flow happens here and now. And it happens as a result of our actions, purposeful daily action here and now, because we're compass and we manifest free will. This is who we are. And the proof to free will is purposeful daily action here and now, so we can flow. Why? Because we're energy. We're infinite energy. We flow with our emotions, with our actions. Body energy, taking daily action. Heart energy resonating with our daily action. Mind energy focused on daily action. And true self energy guiding daily action. Purposeful daily action based on purposeful goals. We choose with our free will, our true self and an identity. We choose. And flow is that, is the emotions, the heart energy, the creation itself. We follow our heart. We feel good about our actions. We feel good about all these different things. We feel good about who we are, so we can get to our destinations, make our dreams come true. Our visions of ourselves, they happen as a result of that. Loving our creation, because we have purposeful lives, purposeful goals, purposeful results, purposeful energy. It's all coming together, purposeful results, purposeful love. It's all happening as a consequence of our free will, because that's who we are. We manifest free will with our actions here and now in flow. And obviously, that's it, really. That's the message today about it. Flow, what flow is. And yeah, let's just understand fantasies and illusions. We shatter them. We shatter fantasies. We shatter illusions. We render them obsolete. We disintegrate them. Why? Because there's two levels of fantasies and illusions, and they're all generated and casted or projected by mediums and media of all sorts. So there is the ones that are in our control, which is our memories, our experiences, previous events. So all these fantasies, all these illusions through memories and trauma, we can heal with our heart and resonate them out of existence. So this is just an experience that shapes and forges our identity and true self, so we can be who we are, free will, and take action, and no distractions in our lives. And then there is the fantasies and illusions outside our control, things that we cannot control, these mediums and media that we cannot control. Well, our frequency, because we're focused on here and now, creating in flow, purposeful daily action, manifesting our free will with our purposeful daily action, manifesting our dreams, we don't give that any energy. So that's how we resonate it out of existence, and we disintegrate it out of our force field. It doesn't have an impact on us because it's outside our control. It's nothing we can do about it. So because we have free will, we focus on what matters. And what matters is purposeful daily action, our true self energy, our true self, our identity and purpose, everything coming together, time and energy in alignment. So we take action here and now. So we disintegrate all these, and they don't really have an impact on us anymore because it's outside our control in the first place. So it's a fantasy, it's an illusion. We shatter them, we render them obsolete. So it has no effect on us. So that's what we're compass with. We shatter fantasies and illusions and render them obsolete at that level, at the level of things that we can control and the level of things that we cannot control. So we focus on who we are, infinite energy, light spherical beings, sundials, compasses. Humanity, I love you all with all my heart, with all my mind. My life is all about this, sharing the message with you because I love you. I know who we are with the citizens of the Republic of Planet Earth, with the defenders of the Republic of Planet Earth, with the leaders of the Republic of Planet Earth. We are a benevolent species. This is who we are. This is our nature. This is who we are. Love you all with all my heart, all my mind. I'll be making more videos. Love you.